Because CyberConnect 2 had always worked closely with Bandai Namco, many people assumed that the studio was part of the Bandai Namco corporate structure. But in reality, CyberConnect 2 was a fully independent company with no financial ties to Bandai Namco. So, while the two companies had a strong relationship of trust, Matsuyama wanted to clarify that CyberConnect 2 was not bound by any external funds or affiliations. Because of this financial independence, CyberConnect 2 had the freedom to choose its own projects, partners, and creative direction. But despite this autonomy, the company maintained deep respect for industry relationships and loyalty. So, while Bandai Namco was its most frequent collaborator, CyberConnect 2 also worked with other companies that aligned with its creative vision. The only other major console game collaboration CyberConnect 2 engaged in was with Capcom because of a shared interest in making something unique. But this partnership was not immediate. It started with a simple conversation in 2009, when a Capcom producer reached out after being impressed by Naruto. So, instead of diving straight into development, both companies spent a year learning about each other's strengths and weaknesses before deciding to collaborate on a project. After a year of discussions, the two companies finally started working together, but developing something truly original required patience and effort, so it took 2 years to bring their ambitious vision to life, culminating in the release of Asura's Wrath. During the development process, Matsuyama and his team refused to create a typical action game because they wanted to craft an experience unlike anything else. But they also knew that unconventional ideas could lead to mixed reactions. So they embraced the challenge, deciding that Asura's Wrath should be a cinematic, TV show-like action game that fully embodied the emotion of its story. Because this was a collaboration between CyberConnect 2 and Capcom, the developers felt a responsibility to exceed expectations. But they also acknowledged that some players might not initially understand or accept the game's unique approach. So, instead of playing it safe, they committed to delivering a bold, immersive experience, one that would push the boundaries of storytelling in action games. Through their collaboration, CyberConnect 2 gained valuable insights into development, planning, promotion, and business strategies. Matsuyama still has a strong desire to collaborate with them again. So, if the opportunity arose, he would gladly team up with Capcom once more to create a brand new project, one that would once again surprise the world with CyberConnect 2's creativity and ambition.